Hello guys. Well, I was making a video just before it because my wife was talking too loud upstairs. I was hearing it. I was hearing her here. You would have been able to hear her. I just asked her to stop talking just by doing this video here because we have like echo here in my working room. Okay, I just want to talk about the day of the 30th of July when Trudeau came to testify about the 3 times he has broken the ethic codes, and he never replied any of those questions, those 3 ethic codes. He never said an answer of it. He never said what he was thinking of it. He was only talking about his mother, that she was making a good work, and she was always there for the WE charity. And it's not the truth. Justin Trudeau gave his mother $50,000 and gave above $30,000 to his brother. And this is our own taxpayer money, And Trudeau at one time wanted to give $912 million to the WE charity, but he was stopped doing it by the oppositions and the ethic commissioners, and by any other people. It was not good. When Pierre Trudeau was in power, he wanted to eliminate the criminal forces, which we had good opposition at that time because they had voted against it, because we really need an army here in Canada. We have to be able to defend ourselves because we have a huge country here. And up north, we have the Russian. They would have been able to come here in Canada and set up camp or whatever else. And it was no good because, we have CF-18, all crap. They were flying in the north and they were putting back the Russian where they belong to, okay? So that is why we have it. Same thing as ship. These are all crap. You need to replace. CF-18, they all need to be replaced. The warship, they need to be replaced. And the vehicle, most of them need to be replaced because right now we're having vehicles that not worth a cent. Okay, I'm saying that because I keep watching the vehicle that they're driving on the road, and those vehicles are no good at all. They don't even look good. As far as I'm concerned, they have been made with nothing. Okay. Before we used to have, like I would say, the 2.5 tons, which were big trucks and were straight metal. So they were tough trucks. They were tough trucks. Same thing as the 5.5 tons, the big truck. We had the huge Bertha, and I remember when I went to Germany, I had those huge trucks, and I had a hard time to learn how to drive those big trucks because they were really big and they were manually and they were really big, but I love those trucks. Right now, it's just like if they had civilian car on the road, and civilian car are made up with plastic, and which is no good, no good at all. And as far as I'm concerned, Justin Trudeau, you're not a good man. You're not a good prime minister. You're only shit, okay? You're stink as hell. You should cut your hair. You should cut your beard because you look like a fucking sinister at the prime minister of Canada place, It is no good. I don't like you, Trudeau. I don't like you, Harjit Sajjan. I don't like you, Christopher Freeland. I don't like any ministers in the Liberal government because they all stink. They're no good at all, Why did you elect them? Is it only because you wanted to get rid of the Conservatives? I'm sure it is it. I'm sure it is it. Because we all thought that you, Justin Trudeau, were going to be doing good job there, but it was no, okay? No, not at all. You haven't done anything good in the government so far. And many people had voted for you. You know why? It's because their father was Liberal before. and because his father was liberal, well, I'm going to vote liberal because of my father. But this is no good at all, because those people are staying at their place and they're doing dick fuck all, you know. While they are being stolen by the federal government, they're doing dick. I remember at one time the government had given old people $500, but after that the federal government came to grab $200 at a time. Like it make like around $600 they're taking away from those old age people, and so you stole it. You didn't even give them $500, but you were telling at the medias that you told old age people $500, but it was not the truth, because after that you came back to pick it up from them, you know. So in their word, they never received $500. They had to pay $600 instead of getting $500. So this is all of what you're doing. Same thing as the money that you're just giving away like this, you know, to people because of the COVID-19. They were not able to go back to work, but you decided to give them more than $2,000 a month. But how are you going to be able to go and get that money back from them? You will not be able to get the money that you had given to the student, because they have already wasted that money. They don't have that money anymore. How are they going to be able to pay the federal? I'm damn sure that the parents will be stuck with it. It's always going to go on the back of the parents that are going to be paying for it. Not the whole amount, but a certain percentage of it they will have to give back to the federal, which I find really ridiculous. Really ridiculous, because you have given all kind of money. Even if you have sent millions of dollars to the China, and where the virus came from, Wuhan, the virus came from there. Wuhan is in China, and even you just trying to do, if you're trying to get people not to talk about China, I'm very, very sorry, but China is a communism country, and the dictator is a communist. And you know, I know you love China. I know you like the president of the China. I know you've been talking a lot with the president of China. But here in Canada, well, the Canadian population don't give a fuck about that. Okay, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you think, but just think. You have the Canadian population right behind you, and the Canadian population is always stronger than you, Justin Trudeau. Because if we decide to kick you out from the Prime Minister, you will be kicked out. No matter if you get voted in the House of Commons, us, Canadian population, we have the right to kick you out. I'm damn sure of it, because if you're not a good Prime Minister, the population, they have the word to say, and we're saying that you're not a good Prime Minister, you have to be kicked out of there. And I'm damn sure at the next election, you will be kicked out of there, because we do want it, okay? Justin Trudeau, you're not good, and we are not satisfied about everything you have done at the federal government. And you know, Justin Trudeau, you're just crook, you are corrupted, and I can't say other word for it. I know many of my English friends will have other word for it, but mainly what I'm saying here is that you're no good, you're not a good Prime Minister, and you are stealing all kind of money from us Canadians, because we all see it, and we have many videos proving it, we have many emails proving it. And Justin Trudeau, you're not good Prime Minister. Harjit Sajjan, you're not a good Defense Minister. You two are bad. Chrystia Freeland, you're as bad as Trudeau is. Have a nice day, and I'm extremely pissed off of the federal government. Thank you.